Hi lovelies and welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video and I'm super excited, but I thought I would make a little introduction first as to who I am and what I'm about and what this channel is going to be about. So I'm Zandri, I'm 25 and I live in New Zealand, and I'm starting this YouTube channel because I was diagnosed with a condition called lipedema, which I had surgery for in Germany last year. So the reason I'm starting this channel is basically because I've been documenting my journey on Instagram for quite a while now, and I get a lot of women messaging me and just asking questions for more information about lipedema, my surgeries and all that. So I thought creating videos would be an easier way to kind of get the information out there. Also, I want to just document other things that I care about, which I'll talk about later, but first I'll explain what lipedema is. So what lipedema is it's a genetic fat disorder that is expressed only in women, and it is passed down through the women in the family as well. It affects the areas of the body like the arms and the legs mainly, but in later stages it can affect other areas too. Now, the key differences between lipedema and normal fat is the fact that it grows by itself, it cannot be broken down through diet and exercise, and also the composition of the fat is completely different because this fat sits on top of your normal fat and is very dense and hard. When it's broken down and looked at, it looks like little hard marbles, and sometimes it even comes in massive lumps like this as well. And this is where a lot of women struggle because they just assume that this is their body type, and we are told that we just need to lose weight and then everything will be fine. But no matter how much we exercise or diet, it doesn't go away. And this can actually have a real damaging impact on women and their mental health, because they get so frustrated with the fact that they can't change the way their body is. And that's why I feel it's important for me to share my knowledge about it and spread awareness about the condition as well. Other topics that my channel are going to focus on are fitness and nutrition. Both of these have become very important in my life because, again, like I said, women with lipedema, they often struggle with diet and exercise and not being happy with their bodies, and that was something that was true for me growing up. Being a teenager and having legs that just grew on their own was very difficult, and I had a family that would just tell me that I was overweight, and I was taught to eat restrictively from a very young age, and I just had a very terrible relationship with food and exercise my entire life. Basically, I was never taught proper nutrition, and I was taught that if you want to lose weight, you just eat very little and you avoid carbs.
Is butter a carb? Yes.
I went through a lot of phases in my life where I would get to a point where I hate myself so much, and I would then be like, oh, I'm gonna go on this diet and I'm gonna go to the gym, but I had very little confidence and I would refuse to go to the gym on my own, and if my friends didn't go, I wouldn't go anyway. So that wouldn't ever be a consistent thing. I'd probably go to the gym for maybe a week at most. And then with the diets as well, at one point I realized that I was eating like maybe 800 calories a day when I was trying to diet, and of course this wouldn't last long either because I was being so restrictive and I would just end up binging again. I just want people to understand what healthy eating habits look like and create a positive and supportive environment that help people to build their self-confidence and self-love and learn to be themselves as well. But yeah, I just feel like this diet culture is just shoved down our throats anyway, like regardless of who you are. With women in the lipedema community as well, it could be a lot harder because, again, we don't have control of our bodies. And I know this was a major thing for me, and I suffered a lot, and I have women messaging me on Instagram who are also suffering a lot with like eating disorders and such a complete negative view of their body. And yeah, I just don't think anybody deserves to feel that way, and I know how I felt and I don't wish that upon anyone. So if I can make a little bit of a difference, then I'm going to try. The same goes for establishing fitness habits as well. For me, working out was always negatively driven. I always just started working out because I just wanted to get skinny, and it was never because I actually enjoyed it. I did have fun when I did do it, but because, yeah, the underlying motive was always because I didn't like myself and I didn't have that self-confidence, I never stuck to it. But then I got to a point where I didn't care how I looked anymore, and it was just about going to the gym with my friends and having fun and just seeing how far I can push my body. And yeah, so now I've stuck to it for over a year, and my mental health is the best it's ever been. And I want to do the same for other people as well. Like, I just want other people to understand that fitness is more than just how to get skinny. It is so good for your body and so good for your soul. And yeah, so I'll be posting like workout videos and that kind of stuff. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, then hit subscribe. And yeah, feel free to follow along my workouts and stuff as well. It'll be great. And yeah, let's just create an environment that is just so supportive and uplifting and just about loving your body as much as you can. Yes. So that's about it really. Now that's all things that I just wish I was taught at a younger age, and hopefully I can help someone going through some of the struggles. But yeah, I just feel like it's not fair to have such a negative view of yourself, and yeah, we just need to stay positive, build each other up, and love ourselves, man. Seriously. My next video is going to be about lipedema. I'm going to talk about the symptoms, how I got diagnosed, and then also how I went about booking my surgery. So quite informative stuff. Please pop over and watch it, because even if you don't think you have lipedema, someone else you know might, so you might be able to help them. Yeah, no, I'm very excited, and I'm so excited I've done my first video, and I really appreciate you watching. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And please subscribe. It's worth it, okay?